Hi, 143 fam. I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. As many of you know, I give away 2 free readings every month. If you would like to be considered for a free reading, leave me a comment below your video. Let me know how you've connected to the messages in your video. Also, let me know that you have subscribed, and I will alert winners the very last day of each month. So pay attention to my comment back to you around that time. For those of you who are interested in healing sessions and individual readings, I still have a little bit of availability in March. I'm mostly booked up now into April, so reach out soon if you'd like to secure that for this month. Now let's jump in to your individual mid-month horoscopes. Hi, Aries. This is your mid-month love reading, March 15th through the end of the month. Aries in love. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and for many of you, Venus too, okay? Aries in love, March 15th to the end of the month. Aries. Okay. I'm picking up, for some of you, you have the option to reconcile with an ex, and it actually might be something to consider, okay? That's not going to be the highest good for everybody in all Aries, but for some of you, there's a love that's still really intact. Now, you may have to initiate that. I would anticipate some exes calling, especially during the retrograde, but I'm seeing some success here. So it might be, if that's something that you want. I mean, if you're completely over somebody or you're mostly over someone and you know, there's just old patterns there that you're just done repeating. Totally different story. But for those of you where it really feels like love is intact, maybe you split up for more superficial reasons or something like that. Or maybe they weren't superficial reasons, but you guys are both just like over it and you can forgive now. That's going to come to a head these next 2 weeks, okay, with a really good resolution. Now, I do think for some of you, you're going to need to make that first move. You may need to reach out to a partner. They may be a little too intimidated to reach out and let you know that they still have feelings. They may feel like that you'll shut it down, okay? So if you're ready to take that step, reach out. It could be baby steps. Ask for a cup of coffee, okay? You may want to, I would say do more than just send a text message, though. If you really want to reconnect with somebody, don't do something simple like a little message or a text. Actually call. If you're going to take that step, be brave and do it the right way, okay? I would anticipate somebody calling and expressing their love to you the next couple weeks. It may surprise you. It may surprise you that this ex isn't over you, okay? And you may have had some serious distance here, but I really am seeing some reconnections. And there's passion. Passion's at the center of this reading. Gemini had this really hardcore. This came up for Leo too, so you may be dealing with Geminis and Leos. But the energy around passion, it's more than just physical passion though, okay? And this is true for you guys as well. It's someone who's really connecting to you with depth. And because of that, there is a whole lot of physical chemistry, yes, but there's intellectual chemistry there, but there's depth, okay? Following that is get to know each other, getting to know each other. For many of you, this is going to be a new love too, okay? For those of you, you're not going back to the ex. You're not letting anybody else, you know, come back into somebody old, come back into the picture. You know, you're really ready to move on. Then this passionate energy comes through somebody new. Someone may express feelings to you, Aries, very quickly. I'm seeing that you're going to get caught off guard a little bit, but it's going to be a really happy, pleasant surprise, okay? Someone may be a little vulnerable with you and you weren't expecting that. Or that phone call you get from the ex and you're just like, never thought I was going to hear from you again. Meanwhile, they're letting you know that they're still in love, okay? I'm really seeing something big like that come through for a good majority of you, okay? Or a good number of you. Express your love is being clarified by attraction. If you're single, you may have more than one love offer show up in March. Take your time with it. I don't feel like if it's somebody new or there are a few new people who have showed up, I'm not feeling like March is the month to decide who you're going to have that big exclusive commitment with. You may have your mind made up, though, by the end of the month. They may have their mind made up long before the end of the month, but just take your time with this, okay? I do feel a little bit of a rushed energy, and that rushed energy shouldn't be there. It's not time to rush this. Let it unfold naturally. Passion is being clarified by honeymoon. I'm picking up on Leo really hardcore for you. If your partner is a Leo, watch that video if you have Leo in your chart. For some of you, you're going to travel. You may meet somebody while you're traveling where you have this like super passionate connection with. Pay attention to that, okay? This really could become a serious love in your life. For those of you that are reconnecting with somebody from the past, go away somewhere if you're ready to take that step. And it doesn't really have to be a vacation. It could be a weekend in an Airbnb, or it could be at your place, their place, but somewhere where it's just the two of you guys. There are no distractions, but I really am feeling somewhere by the water if that's an option. If you can travel, even better. If you're in a committed relationship here and you're not entertaining exes and you guys are fine, this is just an abundance of love. If you already have an intact, committed relationship, especially if this is somebody who you've been with for a long time, there's something, it's like this higher level of love that you're achieving now, Aries. Your partner is leaving you love notes. You're leaving them love notes. It's like you guys have reached a new level or something. You're both consciously vibing higher. Part of that manifests because you travel together, okay? It re-sparks something for you. Not to say the flame had died out, but maybe you didn't realize that it was a little more dim than it had been in the past. And then you spend time together. You have fun. You have these incredible conversations that get you really, you get each other's attention. It's very attractive. There's a lot of love being expressed. And it just fuels the passion. And that's not going to go anywhere. Once you re-spark that, that's there for quite a while, okay? There is something very big happening, even for those of you in committed relationships. It's like love will be better than it's been with this person. There's a catalyst for that, okay? But it happens over the next 2 weeks. Getting to know each other is being clarified by worth waiting for. Aries, even if you've been single for quite some time, this new person who shows up, if you're ready for someone new and that's where you want to direct your attention, they're worth waiting for. If you had a separation from a partner and you guys both would like to reconcile, but there was space there, it was worth going through, okay? Again, for those of you who are in committed relationships already, it's not that there's space. It's just this stage. It was worth waiting for. It was worth some of the ups and downs you've experienced over the past year, okay? For some of you, you're going to travel. I'm seeing a proposal, Aries. I'm seeing a proposal while you travel, especially for those of you that are in some pretty serious, well, I'm assuming it would be a pretty serious commitment if someone's proposing to you. Crowning your reading is for yourself. This could be a separation card. And again, I feel like if you're separated, very high likelihood of coming back together over the next 2 weeks, or at least discussing it. At least discussing that there's still love, entertaining that. For others of you, yeah, okay, you had to go through a separation to call new love in, but I think if that's the case, you're well on your way. I don't see anybody separating the next 2 weeks. I don't feel that energy at all. If anything, the Free Yourself card, it's like, it's really liberated energy. Your relationships are better than ever. And you just feel very carefree. This passion sets you free. It's not the traditional meaning behind the Free Yourself card. It goes hand in hand with passion. Passion for each other. Passion for life. Okay? It's a big energy. So this isn't negative for those of you. I will say this. We have deception at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, the person you did separate from, the one who's trying to reconcile, I feel like this is going to be for a smaller number of Aries, because I'm really feeling like for many of you, you should consider reconciliation. But for some of you, pay attention to red flags, because someone may show up promising you the world and they absolutely have no intention of delivering. They're just trying to come back into the picture. If you're doing really well, you're really successful, you have these achievements you shared publicly, make sure they're showing back up for the right reasons, okay? For some of you, you're dealing with a little bit of a deceptive energy, especially around someone trying to return. They may rush in to passion and physical intimacy without proving that they have changed, that they're worth your time and worth reconciling with. Don't rush anything. That's a big message for you. Don't rush anything. Not everybody for all Aries will be showing up with the best of intentions. You may also find that there's not just one person showing up, whether there's more than one ex, there could be more than one new partner. You may have to weed through some people to get to the real deal here, okay? If you're in a committed relationship, okay, this is all I channel. I don't want you to get nervous about this. I feel like somebody around either you or your partner could be a little deceitful. I do not see the deceit coming through you. I do not see your partner being deceitful. I would be shocked if that were the case. If that is the case, it's like one or two of you. This energy feels like a third party, somebody who is attracted to you, Aries, even though they know that you have a commitment with somebody, and it's just kind of disrespectful, or somebody hitting on your partner even though they know they're with you. Have faith in your partner. Keep communication open. Confront them if you feel like somebody is stepping out of line, okay? If there's any deception, it will come to light very soon. I do believe for those of you who have already separated, that could have been why. For those of you who had some sort of deceit show up over the last few months or over the last year that caused the separation, those of you are not considering reconciling. I just don't see that. I see you meeting this new person, but I also see you attracting more than one person to you. So exercise some caution with new people too. Don't make any solidified decisions this month unless this is something you've already thought through extensively pre-Mercury retrograde. Wait until April, but I do see you getting some clarity this month. Whether you're single, whether you're committed, whether you want to move forward with new love, whether you're going to entertain an ex. But again, I come back to that energy. I started the reading with channeling this, and I'm going to leave you with this. For some of you, Aries, it's going to be worth giving somebody a second chance. All right, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. If you would like to set up an individual reading with me or some healing work, I do have a little bit of availability left this month. Most of my availability is now open heading into April. It's kind of booked up a little quicker than I thought that it would at the beginning of March, but I do still have some availability. Reach out if you feel like you need it. I am here for you. I will also be back for April 1st for your full month of April love and general reading, but I hope these mid-month love readings give you enough clarity to get through the next couple of weeks. And in the meantime, I'm sending you so much love and light and gratitude. I'll see you back here soon, Aries. Ciao.